I am the Craft Dad.
All right, it's here. You asked for it. Foam sword, additional viewing. I had packed the swords up before I could actually get pictures like this done before my move. So as you can see here, the program I've got lets me do this cool, hue color changing. So you can kind of see how the swords would look at all these different colors. But these are the colors that they actually went with. As you can see here, the paint job from a distance looks good. When you get up close, that's when you start seeing issues and stuff. I really like household paints and spray paints a lot better than I do the acrylic paints. The acrylic paints took a while to apply. I had to use a lot of it. I mean, although I can buy a lot of different shades with the acrylic paint, I don't know, it just didn't really hit me good. And maybe it's because I ended up having to use the gray primer as my base, and I ended up having to use a lot more of the acrylic to get the brighter colors that I wanted. They were a little darker, but hey. As you can see here around the gem, because I tried taping it, I didn't get the paint job exactly the way I wanted to. I should have uncovered the gems and then just been as careful as I possibly could while painting around them and then clean them up afterwards. Now, I have not sprayed any acrylic sealant on the swords, and so the gems, as they get scratched up and stuff, they tend to lose their luster. I can do some light sanding and get them cleaned up, but these were meant for the kids to smack around, play with, and as you'll see in the video, my 2-year-old son enjoys grabbing these swords and going after people, but I can't let him do that because...
Okay, so here are the swords completed. I'm in the basement where I'm going to be able to, or where the wife is allowing me to work. So as you can see, the swords, I'm trying to do as best as an up close as I can with the lighting that I have. Get that in focus. So I mean, you can see, looking up close, the paint job, it's rough. I had rushed it. Some of the paint actually came off around the gems where I had taped it, but you know what, I was going for time and not perfection. But looking at it, I mean, it's still really nice. It's still nice to know that I achieved this. Okay, so one of the what I'll do is I'll show how to get the battery out. I can't find my stand for my camera. And just do a quick view of the room. So there's the computer, that's where I'll be working. I still got stuff to get set up. There's the in-house gym, boxes still. There's my homemade mannequin for myself that I had made 2 years ago. There's the parts for my desk. Haven't gotten them put together. But I promised I'd try to get videos, close-ups of the swords, and so that's what I'm doing. Alright, let me get this set up somehow so I can sit down and show you guys. Okay, so in changing the battery, remember I made the battery compartment to fit inside of here. Now, one of the things I should have done is that when I pull this piece off, I should have marked on the inside with a black marker so I know to line up here and here to make it easier to get it back together. So let me get this marked and get the lid open. It's hard to do this one-handed. Alright, I'm in luck. My wife just came down to check on me, and so I'm going to get her help. As I said, I should have marked right here with a black marker, as well as when this comes off, I know to line this side. It's hard to see, but so I know the black line goes there. It'll help me to align that easier. Because when this is just sitting around, you forget which way it lines up. Because when you look at it, our switch, our button, is not at the very top. So the battery's been used for a while. You can still see the gems glowing. Hey, that's not a play toy. Get off of there. Go, Ray. No. Ray. Okay. So we pop that off. And then right here, push down. We open up move our switch aside, we pull our battery out, and we pop it off. So that's the old battery. Ow! That hurt. Okay, just smacked my knee. No, that's not for you to play with. Mark your batteries if you're like me. I usually keep them around just so I can use them to test other things, because you can still test them. Alright, so get the battery in with the help of my son. Oh, you're so helpful. Gotta wait, I gotta put the battery in first, silly. There we go, our line's the line, and that helps put it up nicely. Okay, and my barbarian son is playing with the sword. There you go. See, it's light enough a 2-year-old can play with it, although he could still hurt himself because the Worbla is hard. All right.
What?
Hey, baby.
You're
Okay, so
What?
with the fresh batteries in there, you can see how much the gems glow up even more. And when you're in a low light condition, you can see even right here, can you see how good they're glowing?
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, we have this one on one gem. This one is really thick. Okay, we have a LED here. We have one for these two and one for these two. That's why these ones look dim, but you can still see them glowing. We have one shooting this way, and then the blade here is thinner. It's not as thick as down here. And we have one LD for here, one for here, here, and here. That's why these all glow nicely, because they're thin. It's thinner, and so you get some really nice glow to the LED gems. Okay, and then if you turn the lights off, let's see. Can you see that really good? Is it focused?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, you just hit it to turn it off.
So as you can see here, this is the sword with the gems glowing. It glows nicely, picks up nicely in the pictures. The gems themselves are fully glowing. It's not just a LED that you can see that's shining, you know, it's bright light through, you know, like a flashlight. You know, the gem is actually illuminated. So there's some nice close-up pictures. I enjoyed making it. I had fun. You know, it's what you make for it or what you do for it. Here's a nice side view. As you can see, I'm looking at it almost straight down the sword, and I can see all the gems except the ones that where the hot glue's really thick. You know, they're all lit up. So thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share.